What's good, my peopleizations? Welcome to the Beyond the Eye podcast, because it goes beyond the eyes. With that said, I want to discuss. Some people ask me about relationships. I'm on my journey, and every day I'm on my journey, I'm gonna document my walk. I'm out here with this 25-pound weighted vest on. Went from 334 pounds. Or actually, as I keep saying, I went from 175 pounds to 334 pounds. And now, in 17 months, I'm back down to 180. And I'll be down to 175 soon. So I'm doing my journey. I'm walking right now with this 25-pound vest on. Told y'all about dealing with depression, DPDR, derealization, depersonalization. With that said, I'm going to document and I'm going to get into helping people with DPDR and how you get over it. With that said, people ask me about relationships. And while I'm on my journey, I'm going to tell you, it's the best time to think. Okay, I said this to somebody and they didn't understand. Dads are a necessity. Moms are a luxury. Let me say it to y'all again. I said this to somebody, and I said this to a woman, and I didn't expect her to understand, because women are emotional. It's their nature. Confusion is their playground. Chaos is their hobby. It's no disrespect. It's the makeup of who they are. I said dads are a necessity. Moms are a luxury. Dad is what you need. Mom is what you want. You need a car to get from A to B. You want a Bentley to get you from A to B. That's mom. Dad is the necessity. He affects both sides of the equation. Daughter and son. Female and male. His relationship with both is very important. Not that mom is not. Not that mom's is not. Mom's relationship is definitely very important, because you need the nurturing. It teaches you sensitivity. It teaches you to be mindful. Dads are blunt. May not be mindful. We are very matter of fact. Real men, that is. I'm talking about real men, and I'm talking about real women. You got some people out here playing father, playing daddy. They ain't real men. They playing men. They ain't men. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about real men. Mothers can't teach a son how to be a man. Fathers teach a son how to be a man. And fathers teach the daughter how to be loved. A mother can't teach her daughter how to be loved. She teaches her daughter how to subtract from a man. What do you mean by that? She teaches her how to use a man to survive. How to survive off a man. One way or another. Whether it's quote unquote being independent woman, you're still living off of a man and what he's built. Some way, shape, form, or fashion. You got these women on these sports channels claiming that they're independent women. But those sports channels are built off of the sweat, the tears, and the blood of men. Without the man playing the sports, you don't have a job. Without the businesses that he built, you don't have a job. Without the creations he created, you don't have a job to be independent. You see women on OnlyFans, on Instagram, and they're talking about how they are independent women. Who created those apps? Men. You still using a man. He created those apps. He created OnlyFans. He created the internet. He created Instagram. You still using you're still using him as a backbone. One way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay? So with that said, a man can teach, blessings family. Yes, sir. A man can teach a son to be a man. A man can teach a daughter how to be a woman, how to be loved, how to have respect for herself. A woman can't teach that. A woman's going to teach her daughter how to subtract from a man, right? You got to, whether good, bad, or indifferent. Oh, you make sure you cook for him, make sure you clean for him so that he'll be there for you, right? Or, as I said, in the job world, right? How to play the game, how to use your assets. She can't teach that woman how to be loved because she's a woman. She could try to nurture her. She's not going to teach her love and respect. A woman can't teach a man to be successful man. He could be successful financially. I'm using Kevin Durant. People always talk about the viral moment Kevin Durant had with his mom when he praised his mom when he won the MVP. And he said his mother is the real MVP. I get it. I respect that. But you look at the makeup of who Kevin Durant is. He don't want to be a leader on the team. Right? He the best talent on the team, but he don't want to be the leader. What is that? That's the makeup of a woman. A woman is not meant to be the leader. She's meant to be led. No matter how skilled she is, no matter how beautiful she is, no matter how nurturing she is, it's not in her nature to be a leader. It's not in her nature to be a leader. It's not in Kevin Durant's nature to be a leader. Why? Because he was raised by a woman. So these teams, these NBA teams continue to seek out Kevin Durant because of his beauty. Let me say it to y'all again. They seeking out Kevin Durant because of his beauty. But he can't fulfill the obligations. He needs other people. He needs Steph Curry, raised by his father, to be a leader. Right? He needs other people to be a leader. Steph Curry was raised by his father, Del Curry. That's why he won them championships in Golden State. That team was led by Steph Curry. Now, Kevin Durant was the vanity. He was the beauty. That's the woman. When you look at a household, it looks beautiful. You see the beautiful woman watering the lawn, right? That's what you see, the vanity. But who built the house? The man. You see Kevin Durant doing stuff like burner accounts, secrecy, talking to people, hiding. What do women do? They put on makeup. Women present themselves as not who they are every single day. 100% of them. I'll say 95%. They got on makeup. They got on wigs. That's not who they naturally are. A man get a haircut and you see who he is. Take it or leave it. You go home with a woman for the first time, she got to wash off the makeup. She got to take off the girdles. Her hair got to be tied up a certain way. She's not presenting who she really is. That's why you always have men say, when you wake up in the morning, you see a whole different creature. Using Kevin Durant as an example, he was raised by a woman. Yes, he's successful financially, but look at his characteristics. It's not that of a man. He's not married. He doesn't have kids. He hasn't reproduced. He don't want to be a leader. He's secretly talking to people with private conversation, private burner phones and getting caught, right? It's the makeup of a woman. What do women do? They'll secretly record fake phones. They spy on you. That's women stuff. Men don't do that unless it's your job. If you're an FBI, CIA agent, a detective, if it ain't your job, you ain't trying to do that. You don't care about doing that. You look at LeBron James, unstable. Now he does have a relationship, right, that has lasted, and he's built something because he's determined to try to be a man and try to be a leader. But even him, he had to seek out other males to be a leader. He had to go to Miami to learn how to be a leader with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and Pat Riley, right? He had to learn how to be a leader. Dwayne Wade's father wasn't there. Pat Riley had to tell him how to be a man, how to be a leader. A woman can't teach a man how to be a leader. Can't teach a man how to be a leader. You see Kyrie Irving, he's a leader, and that's why people don't like him. That's why he has a hard time fitting in with the quote-unquote narratives. He has a hard time fitting in with the LeBron Jameses and the Kevin Durants because they're not leaders. They're feminine. They have feminine women trait. He don't. He raised by his father. He's a man. He can't understand. He can't identify. He can't relate. So their relationship goes astray. You see Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving relationship failed. Kyrie Irving, LeBron James relationship failed. You see with Kyrie Irving, LeBron James and his whole crew that won the championship, they went on a vacation, right, to celebrate the championship. Kyrie didn't go. He didn't go. And everybody had an issue with it. Oh, Kyrie don't respect. Kyrie don't want. Kyrie is a man. He ain't want to go on a vacation on a vacay with a bunch of men. What did he do? He spent his time teaching young men how to be men and successful. Y'all missing the point. His father was there. LeBron James went on vacation like a woman to celebrate. Kyrie Irving went to a school to teach the youth, young boys, how to be men. You see the difference? One was raised by their mom. One was raised by their father. So as I told you, fathers are a necessity. Mothers are what you call, they're going to be nurturing. They're going to cater to you, right? They're luxury. Mom is going to tell you what you want to hear. Dad is going to tell you what you have to hear, what you need to hear. There's a difference. Mom is going to tell you it's going to be all right. Dad is going to tell you it's not going to be all right. He's going to prepare you for the world. Mom is going to coddle you. She's going to enable you. Dad is going to prepare you. He's going to give you the tools you need to be successful and survive with character. Mom is going to teach you, it's okay, baby. You can get fired today. It's okay. You'll find another job. Dad going to say, man, you better get out there, pull your boots up, and go hunt. There's a difference, people. There's a difference. Y'all don't understand the difference. I'm going to say it again. Dads are a necessity. Moms are a luxury. It's a great luxury to have. You know why people cry when moms is more celebrated? Because mom is the comfort zone. She's a comfort zone. When mom transitions, it's heartbreaking. When dad transitions, it's an eye-opening. It's an awakening. You wake up. Most men realize, damn, when your dad died, man, now I see what he was teaching me. When your mom died, you just feel emotional. There's a difference. And that's all I got for y'all. Peace. Sign up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. share these videos, and subscribe to the Beyond the Eye podcast. More of this great information coming. And make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, or one word. I will also be having Instagram for the Beyond the Eye podcast. Peace.